The courtroom smelled of old wood and arrogance. Judge Whitman leaned back in his chair, tapping his pen while a black man in a tailored gray suit stood before him. "Name?" the judge asked, not looking up. "Daniel Cole." "Occupation?" "Attorney." Daniel replied. Whitman scoffed. "Sure you are." He glanced at the citation file on his desk. "Parking violation. Double parked near Federal Building." "Mr. Cole," he said, his tone dripping with sarcasm, "around here we respect the law. You people think you can just park anywhere and talk your way out of it." The courtroom fell quiet. The clerk's eyes widened slightly, but she said nothing. Daniel stood still, his voice calm. "I'm here to pay whatever fine you believe is fair, Your Honor." Whitman smirked. "Good. $2,000 in court fees. Maybe next time, you'll learn where you belong." Gasps rippled through the small crowd. Even the officer who wrote the ticket looked confused. "Sir, that's 10 times the usual fine." "Silence," the judge snapped. "In my court, I set the rules." Daniel simply nodded. "Understood, Your Honor. But you might want to review which court this actually is." Whitman frowned. "What's that supposed to mean?" Daniel reached into his briefcase and pulled out an official black leather ID wallet. He opened it slowly, deliberately. The golden letters gleamed under the fluorescent lights. U.S. Department of Justice. Federal Prosecutor. The judge froze. What is this?" Daniel took a step closer. "This court operates under federal jurisdiction. Meaning, I'm technically your supervisor when you handle federal cases." The clerk covered her mouth. The bailiff stepped back. Whitman's face turned pale. Daniel's tone didn't change. Still calm, professional, almost gentle. "Now, shall I call your Chief Justice, or would you prefer to correct yourself?" The judge stammered. "Mr. Cole, I wasn't aware." Daniel cut him off. "You didn't want to be aware. You saw my skin before you saw my credentials." He turned to leave, pausing only once at the door. "Justice isn't blind, Your Honor. But today, you should be."